What's up, guys? Mr. Fit to Flourish, back at it again with another episode of Vet Talk here. A little dim lighting here, but don't mind it. Mind the message, okay? So, as you know, in this channel, we talk about being fit spiritually, physically, mentally, and financially, right? And the message that I wanted to share today is how to literally quantum jump into your desired reality or the place that you want to be, okay? I don't want to say these terms that are like esoteric, that make you guys go, oh, no, this is woo-woo stuff. It's not woo-woo stuff. This is real life. Okay. So in order to jump to exactly where you want to be, who you want to be, you have to become aware of what you're doing and who you're with. I'm gonna say that one more time. That's the fast track formula to get to where you want to be. Focus and put your awareness on what you're doing and who you're with. Okay. What do I mean by that? Number one, what you're doing. What are you doing right now? Are you in your bed on your phone scrolling for hours, not even aware that that's going on? Are you an NPC, a non-playable character? No, you're not. You're him, you're her, right? So what are you doing right now? Does it align with the highest version of yourself? The person that you want to be. So the person you want to be is probably, you're thinking like, oh man, I want to go to Dubai. I want to be in these expensive planes. I want to be talking business with these people. I want to hang out with The Rock. I want to hang out with Jeff Bezos. I want to hang out with anybody like that. Ed Milet. I want to hang out with all these Myron Golden. I want to hang out with all of these big ballers, these people making a lot of money. I want to hang out with them. I want to do what they do. My question to you is, do you really want to be there? Do you really want to do that? Because what you're doing right now doesn't align with what they're doing right now. Right now, they're reading. They're preparing to teach. They're preparing to learn. They're paying for masterminds. They're going to meet people who are doing what they're doing. What are they doing? They're working out. They're working. And in every moment that they're working, they're enjoying their work. They're enjoying their work. So what are you doing? What are you doing right now? Now, the second thing that I mentioned is who you're with. So are you hanging around the Ed Milets? Are you hanging around the Myron Goldens? Are you hanging around the Jeff Bezos? Are you hanging around the Warren Buffetts? Are you hanging around these people? Okay? Or are you hanging around the Glorrillas? Are you hanging around the Cardi B's? Are you hanging around the little babies? Are you I don't know. Are you who are you hanging around with? People who always have to flash like what they have on, or are you hanging around with people who are trying to get things done and accomplish things and create for other people? And one thing that I thought about the other day, and I brought my awareness to, because what you put your awareness on is what grows. And I'm going to create a video that talks about that and talks about awareness and the double slit experiment and how you create your reality, like literally. But I put my awareness on, when I always reverse engineer, or I always think back to when I felt the most like source, the most like I am, like the most like, man, I'm him, like, oh man, I could get it done. So there'd be times in football games, I played college football. There'd be times in football games where I was just wired. I was in this state, like for some reason I was in this state, and it was like I'm the best football player of all time. Nobody could touch me. And I'd be doing kick return. I was a kick returner, right? All conference kick returner. They kicked the ball to me. Mind you, I'm pretty fast. I ran a 4.37. But they kicked the ball to me. I catch the ball, and I just felt like I just knew. I had conviction. I saw the future. Like I knew that I was gonna score. I just knew it. You couldn't tell me anything else. They kicked the ball to me. I caught the ball. I'm running. There's like literally nobody's blocking. And like somehow I did like a juke step because I was just in this zone. I was what I call in the space of the I am, the space of the all-knowing power, intelligence of the universe, infinite intelligence. just guided me, and it was just buzzing. It's like buzzing, this buzzing frequency, and I just knew where to go. I did a double step, took off to the outside, juked another guy, and just ran, and then I scored. And it happened a couple times, and I was like, what's the difference between when that happens and then sometimes where I'm like shaking in my boots and I do some moves and I get tackled? Like, what was the difference? And I noticed the difference was my conviction and my thought processes. My thought processes were different. Like when I didn't score, it'd be like, oh man, like what if I don't score? I don't know if I could do it on this play. And then the other plays would just be buzzing, just all knowing that I am the best, and just let it happen. Okay. But what does that have to do with, like, oh, well, like who you're around and what you're doing? So essentially, the people that I hung around with, and this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but it is what it is. The people I was hanging around with and talking to, it's gonna affect the way that you think. And unless you have a strong mind, you can block that out. But the people I was talking to prior to said plays, like the big plays, I remember they were like, hey man, like you're the one, bro. Like you're gonna kill it, you're gonna do. And then the other times where I didn't do well, it was like, you think you could do this? We need you. I mean, if not, man, this is over. And it's like the talk is different. So I was like, oh man. And I'm noticing this more now in as a professional and running businesses. I'm like, who am I with? Like, when do I feel the best? When do I feel like I am the one? Like I am the best entrepreneur of all time. Like I am the best trader of all time. I am the best pharmacist of all. Like who am I with when I feel like that? That's gonna matter. Who are you with that makes you feel like you are the highest version of yourself already? Who makes you feel proud to be who you are? And who makes you feel like you are worth $1 million? You are $1 million right now. Who are you with when that happens? And then think about who you're with, who seems to make you feel lower, or who seems to put you down. Like, I'm sure there's two different dichotomies in your life of you experiencing being around people who don't make you feel empowered, and being around people who do make you feel empowered. Because remember, you can only create from two places. You can create from a place of fear, and you can create from a place of faith. So if you're around people who are making you feel like fearful of being that person that you want to be, or who make you feel lesser than, you need to cut them out. It's like, oh man, like I don't want to let that go. You need to let that go. You need to let that go. That's like being tied to a tree, and you're trying to run in the opposite direction, but you're tied to a tree. You got to cut that. You got to cut that rope. You got to cut that rope if you're trying to go get the food, man. You got to cut that rope, or you're going to be starving for the rest of your life. Okay. So I noticed this, and I was like, wow. I would have weeks. I'd have weeks where, all right, I'm trading, right, and I'll just be in this zone, because I listen to mindset and I focus on mindset, but my best weeks of trading was when I was doing what I wanted and what I pictured myself doing, as if I already had everything I already wanted, or as if I already was the person that I desired to be. And you really need to define, who do you want to be? Define that first. Define, who do you want to be? What does that look like? What are you doing when you're that million bajillionaire? Are you hanging out a lot? Are you working? Are you having balance in your life? Are you with that SP? A lot of people say special person. That's just corny. But are you with that special person? Are you, like, what are you doing? Picture that. Really picture to the minute detail. Like, what are you wearing? What does your haircut look like? What is your beard like? If you're a dude, if you're a girl, like how's your hair? How's your eyebrows? I guess I don't know, your mascara. But what does it look like? Bring that now. Do all of that stuff right now. The more you feel like you're already there, the faster and the more you'll already be there. Okay. And the problem with, like, us trying to get to where we want to get, the problem with people trying to quantum jump and not being able to get there, is the fact that they keep saying, okay, one day, someday, okay, this day. So then that separates you from the state of being. And there is no other real time. There is no other time than now, man. There's no other time than now. And I never got that concept before until now. So I always had that concept, you can say, based on this concept. That might not make sense to you. It might, anyways, but I really am starting to understand and grasp this concept because I'm seeing in real time. The more that I focus my awareness on the power of now, like, what am I doing right now? Who cares about the future? Who cares if you have to go to work tomorrow for 12 hours, 13 hours? Who cares if you have to go lift weights in 30 minutes? Like, what are you doing right now that is making you feel like you are already the person you want to be? And going back to being around those people. So when I was around people who were just like kind of hanging out, people who like wasn't good energy, wasn't in that mindset of, hey, let's grow, hey, let's do something, hey, let's become something, let's help people. When I was around people who weren't in that mindset, I wasn't growing, and I just didn't feel like I was where I wanted to be, because that's not who I wanted to be. I didn't want to be with people who were just like NPCs, or who just like, oh yeah, let's go to work. We go to work every day. That's it. Why do you go to work? Because I have to pay the bills. Like, nah, bruh. Nah, get from around me, my guy. Because the 5 people that you hang around is going to be, you're going to be that 5th person. That's who you're going to be like. Get from around me. So recently, I've really locked in these past 2 years on taking action in the direction of the person that I want to be, as if I'm already there. And then things have just been like manifesting. Things have been coming. And things will continue to come as if I already have them. Because I feel like I have everything. I have the yacht, I have the car, I have the house, I have the SP. If you want one SP, that's you. Hey, I'm for a couple SPs, okay? But I have the friends. I have the everything. It's already here. It's already here, okay? But more recently, I've been focusing my awareness on building these things, doing the things, and meeting the people. So I've met one of the biggest entrepreneurs in Gainesville. I've met other entrepreneurs in Gainesville. I've met club owners. I've met real estate investors. I'm partnering with a huge real estate investor. So all these things, these are the people I want to be around, because it's doing the things that I want to do. I want to grow. I want to be the best version of myself. I want abundance. I deserve abundance. You deserve abundance. Okay, abundance is your birthright. So really focus on that. For the next 2 weeks, I know a lot of people like just yap, like I'm yapping right now. A lot of people just yap on these channels. But this is your homework assignment. I'm gonna give you a homework assignment, okay? In the next 2 weeks, I want you to find 3 new people to bring into your life. Find 3 people to bring into your life that are in the field or are where you want to be, or would align with who you want to be. So for instance, if you're an entrepreneur and you want to like, you picture yourself as, oh, I'm the best entrepreneur, I'm running a business, doesn't matter what the business is, I'm running this crazy business. Oh, well, go meet someone who owns a club. It doesn't have to be a club. Go meet someone who owns a coffee shop, a club, a stand. Go meet the owner who's doing this out of their name. Go meet them. Just go talk to them. Hey, is your own? Go to the coffee shop. Hey, is your owner here? Oh yeah, they're out back. Oh, I'd like to meet them. Hey man, how you doing? Hey, just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Fit. I just wanted to make friends with other people who are in that like mindset. What do you think about XY? Just small talk. Just go meet those people. Go meet those people. Introduce yourself. If nothing comes of it, that's fine. But most likely, since you're acting in the desire or in the direction of your desire, most likely things are going to align. There is a 99.99999% chance that things are going to align. You're going to go, you're going to do this homework, you're going to meet these people, these 3 people, and they're going to be your lifelong friends for the rest of your life, because you're acting in the direction of your desire. And if that desire is pure, if it's all about love, energy, growth, you're going to hear me say this all the time on this channel. Love, energy, growth. Those are like the factors of growth and or of life. Those are the key components of life: love, energy, growth. So as long as your desires are pure, as long as you're not like, oh, I'm trying to meet you, I'm trying to make money off of you. Like, come on, bro. If it's in alignment with who you want to be, and that all composes and comprises of love, energy, and growth, 99.9% of the time, that person that you meet is going to be a lifelong friend, or they'll introduce you to a lifelong friend. Okay? And it's going to make you feel as if, hey, I'm around the people that I envision myself being around. I'm doing the things that I envision myself doing. And that, my friend, is how you quantum jump into the reality of your desire. It's your boy, Mr. Fit to Flourish. Like, share, subscribe. If you want to see more content like this, more episodes of Vet Talk, where we talk about, hey, how do you manifest this Corvette that you want? How do you manifest the yacht that you want, the house that you want, the money trading that you want, become a profitable trader? It's all in your mind. It's a mindset. It's not about this ICT SMC strategy. If you're trading, if you're trying to get a special person, it's not about ringing a bell 3 times, writing the 369 method. None of these methods matter. Now, methods are cool, because if it makes you believe, fine, do it. But no method is going to actually transform your life. You are the only one in power who can transform your life. So when you decide that your life is going to be transformed, that's when it's going to happen. So some people say, like, this method didn't work, that method didn't work, but this one does. Well, other people will say that one did. Other people will say this one did. It's all a placebo. It's all a placebo, because your mind is the only thing and the only one. You're the only one who controls your reality. So once you decide that things will change, that is when things will change. Okay. If you decide that rubbing your chin before a free throw is going to make you make the shot, that's when you're going to make the shot. So that's why superstitions work for some people, because it's all about your belief. So fortify your mind and stay fit physically, spiritually, mentally, financially. It's your boy, Mr. Fit to Flourish, and I'm outie.